Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight, turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say it stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do. I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I'll pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I whine, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. And remember, if I say it stops here.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm so excited that we are here together. Whew, it's been a long week. Listen, it's been a long week. And I really miss doing the reviews of the housewives. And when I tell you, I am back on board, and it feels good to have you all on board as well. And thank y'all for being patient with me. I was actually over here contemplating. I was like, well, what am I actually going to do? How am I going to show up as far as like the commentary? So I'm just going to just give it to you very freely. This is going to be a safe space, but I want everybody to sound off and give their unbiased box. And I want you guys to kind of look at the cast that's currently there. And there's going to be a process of elimination. And so, we all have to get prepared for that, which is, it's pretty normal when you're on a reality show. But let's get into it. So, oh my God, it feels so good to be back. Like, I am feeling good. I'm feeling so good to be back. Like, earlier, if you guys had watched my broadcast or whatever, I like to really, really tune in and really have a good time with the audience because, I mean, yes, it's a show, but you can also have fun as well here, you know? All right, so let's get into it. Unfiltered drama alert. Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, episode 4 breakdown and shocking revelations. Join us as the ladies embark on an exciting getaway to the stunning island of Nevis. In this episode, we witness Angel grappling with her role within the group dynamics, while Gizelle Bryant raises questions about her and Stacey's relationship. Meanwhile, Kiarna faces repercussions of her ongoing feuds with and Jazzy adding tension. As the drama unfolds, Stacey delivers a fierce response to Gizelle amidst swirling rumors of a secret romance. Don't miss this captivating episode filled with friendship, conflict, and unexpected revelations. All right, so I do want to say, like, so when the show comes on, they're, of course, giving you like the rundown of like the past episode. And I want to say that this season is definitely lit. This season is, oh my God, it's taken so many turns and I'm here for it. Let's be honest. Like, I'm here for it. And this is why I was a fan of the Housewives franchise as a whole, because we have real things, we have real situations going on. It's like authentic and it's not staged, it's not fabricated, even though, we later find out that there were some relationships that were not really genuine. And I think that we're going to find that out in this episode. Okay, so Kay, oh my God. So Kay, so this was a particular conversation Kay and Jazzy was having on the boat as they were on their way to the island, right? And Kay was like, she's not phony or fake. Jazzy had to call her out and was like, I'm not going to give too much because this is kind of like the replay before like we really get into the season. Now, Gizelle called out, last episode, she's a wag. So not only Jazzy's a wag, Angel's a wag. Now you can add Gizelle to the wags list, right? Well, to the wag brand, they are definitely a brand. And I think that they bring so much. I feel like they bring so much to those players, to their husbands, to their, of course, Gizelle, she isn't married yet, but even to her boyfriend, um, she stated that she did let, her children meet her new man. So I wonder if she had a conversation with Jamal. I mean, I don't know. Because Jamal just well, he got married. Was it this year? It was, I want to say it was this year. And if it wasn't this year, it's probably like last year. But it seemed like it was just yesterday. But moving right along, okay? So Stacey called out by Ashley with the Chris Samuels. They were at the table, they were having dinner. And I don't know, Ashley was just doing the most because Stacey wanted to know about Giselle's man. And Ashley swooped right on in there and she made it very clear that no, 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 no. We're going to make this a fair playing field. Everybody at the table, raise your hand if you dated an NFL player. And people had questions about, Kiana. Well, Jazzy asked Kiana why didn't she raise her hand. Ashley asked Stacey why isn't she raising her hand. So that comes out at the table. So I want to say that Ashley is really working for her check this season. Like Ashley is coming in, she's like, "Where I got to be messy at, where I got to tell this at," and can you really blame the girl? Like she is raising her babies on her own. I mean, with the help of family and friends, close friends, of course. But Ashley is definitely Team Gizelle this season. I mean, this season in this episode. Um, but this is the thing that I appreciate about Stacey is she's going to keep it real. Like whether if you feel like it's a lie or not, if she's going to take you on a goose ride, just get on in and just ride the wave until something else comes out. But she also made the statement that, Ashley want her to be someone else so bad and they can't accept, really who she is. And have you ever felt yourself in that situation where it's like people, they are just so committed to seeing you this type of way because they created this story about you in their head. Like they are so devoted, they're so committed, they're not going to change it. And that's just something that they're going to do. And that's something that we can't change, right? Hey Max Boogie, how you doing, boo? Good to see you. Make sure you guys get on over and check out Max Boogie. Max Boogie, please drop your link in the chat. All right. So they get back to the villa. They sing happy birthday to Wendy. And I'm gonna just brush through this because I want to get to the meat, potatoes, dinner, the menu. You know what I'm saying? So they sing happy birthday to her. So Ashley, while they're there, Ashley then calls out Jazzy. Now, mind you, Kiki or Kiana, when they had got back, Kiana was like, you know what? It's been a long day. I just want to go lay down. I've had enough. I just want to just relax and I just want some, it's been a long day. So let me get some sleep. So then Ashley calls out Jazzy, asking her about her man and, is she really sure? And Jazzy's just kind of responded like, we're in counseling, marriage counseling, and we're doing the right steps, And one thing I can say about Jazzy is, you know, she never backed away from addressing what was going on, the big elephant in the room, or the pink elephant in the room, the pink and green one. Um, I just feel like, you know, everybody has their own stuff, right? And it's how you navigate, it's how you appreciate the differences of opinions and still be dedicated to make make it work. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be like that. Like you'll have trials and tribulations, but it's like, how do you make it through? How do you continue to keep growing? If you give up now, then what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying? If you really love somebody, I mean, you just take the necessary steps. And I think that in our community, therapy, counseling is not really a go to. People, I find that they kind of like to lash out and take us to the internet and things like that. And so I think that we just need to have a safe space and healthy boundaries. And I think that's what Jazzy's teaching us. I'm looking at the bigger picture here. You know what I'm saying? Because you're married, families are coming together. All right, let's get into it. So Wendy asked Angel, who would she unalive? Y'all. Okay, so this is Wendy's birthday weekend. So she didn't get like a whole week, month, and all that, which she did in the past. But Zell was like, no, baby, we're only giving you one day because, mind you, we're on a trip. It's Jazzy's, you know, her bachelorette weekend party. Um, and, they want us to do something special. So there's going to be a lot of polls, a lot of dressing very freely, shall I say, on the behalf of Gizelle because she wants this to be a memorable moment. And so Angel says Gizelle. So she says Gizelle in this moment. So they were pretty much like, you don't really have to answer. She's like, no, I want to answer this. And I felt it in Angel. And I feel like we're going to get more from Angel. That was just only a little bit. That was only a little bit. So we only got a little taste of Angel. Then Gizelle, she broke the ice and, she's friendly. Now, but let's get into it. So Angel went right to Kay and went into flip mode. Okay. So the ladies, they're having a great time. They had cake, they asked questions, they got engaged. So now Giselle is like, okay, now it's time for you ladies to go ahead and move on, do what you gotta do, but I'm gonna need some a little alone time right now. So she dismisses the ladies out of her room. But this is the part that you don't see, but you'll see like later in the scene. I mean, later in the season. No, later in the episode. I'm later in the episode. So Angel went back and she started talking to Kay. Guess what? Kay was up. She was waiting. She had her hands folded. She had her blanket, and she was just ready for the tea. And she wanted to know all the news. So trust and believe, Angel was giving her all the tea. And the reason why we know this is because of the producer's camera. Okay. So the next day, Kay and Angel spoke. Um, and I felt like they set Gizelle up. I feel like the goal when Angel and Kay met with Gizelle, it was this is what I feel. Kay was like, girl, you bet not make you look like an idiot on camera. You going to pay, don't even give her a hug. If she want, you make her apologize. And if she wants to hug it out or sister it up, no, because you can't trust her. So, she's probably like, well, you do this and you tell me how that went. So that's what Kay is doing. Kay is giving Angel the playbook, allegedly, right? Um, so let's get into it. So Giselle is left with Angel because Kay said that she wants to go to the pool. So Kay goes off to the pool. Kay and Angel, they sit there, they talk. So Giselle starts off, they're talking, and then it gets to the conversation about, you know, I didn't, Giselle, you're a mean girl. I didn't think that you would be talking about my weight, quote unquote, because Giselle said that the lady was using filters and she was altering herself. And, of course, Tia has spoke up before and she was like, well, 19 months ago, she had a baby. So why wouldn't Giselle be considerate of that? It's like her and Robin. It's just like for some reason, but maybe this is just the you're coming into this group, you're gonna get it. So just be prepared, be ready. But Angel said she's disappointed with Giselle. And so, they kind of like talk it out. And so at the end, Giselle's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And she's like, can I give you a hug? And Angel's like, no, no, and when somebody says no, let's try to respect their space in her face. Because some people will get all up in your face, like, please, no, let's respect the space in the face and let that person have it, have that moment to themselves. And if they want to talk, they'll come back to you, but don't be aggressive in that moment, right? Let's get into it. So now we're going to move on because now they go on a tour. They go on a tour at Nevis, and it is the Alexander Hamilton, his home, his house, however you want to address it. But they had a tour, and Alexander Hamilton was very big in politics. hmm Yeah, he's very big in politics, and a news article got him discovered, from like in the town, people really wanted to help. And so that's how he become, a political mogul, so to speak. Um, Now let's get into this because as they are there, Wendy has a therapy session. She explained about because the tour guide, she was just letting them know about, the tour and about Alexander Hamilton. And some way, somehow, Wendy associated Alexander Hamilton with real life drama that's going on the show and things like that. And she was like, yeah, and people really ain't your friends and they ain't really got your back. And yeah, they'll flip on you and this, that, and the third. And I was like, whoa. So after she said all that, something happens later on. But let's get into Angel and Jazzy, their conversation. So they have a conversation, and I kind of feel like Angel wants like this this praise. Like you're just now coming into the group. Let's be honest, Jazzy's been here since season 9. She's here season 10. And she's a very fun girl. She's a wag. And I thought that you all would really um come together and really bond, or really, kind of understand, or be like, hey, let's look out for each other. Being that that's the culture in the WAGs, you look out for the girls. Um, so Wendy calls Ashley out for saving Gizelle from Stacey, calling her out as far as like the dating. And so they kind of have like a conversation about that, in which, like I said, Ashley, she be doing the most sometimes. I cannot lie, she does. But so Winnie gives Giselle her flowers, and so Giselle's like, "Oh my god, um, wait a minute." So Wendy's like, "No, just be quiet. Just let me give you your flowers, and let me just do this." So then they get on the party bus. Now the party bus, everybody's getting on. Everybody gets a turn to get on the pole. It was cute. It was fun. Giselle announces that it's Jazzy's bachelorette party, and she's about to get married. So the big announcement. And so Wendy then says that she's sleepy. And I don't know, because it was wedding talk, or I don't know. Maybe it seemed like Wendy had gotten some bad news, and her whole body language, like her attitude, just everything, just she just went into, it seemed like panic mode. And so Stacey, they had like a moment in the store where she texted her boo sex, and it was like a whole little thing where he's German and he didn't understand the like the like they their sense of humor is way different from ours. So yeah, that was that, but it was no biggie, because he got over it, he understood, and you know that's her man, they're back together, and I'm actually happy. So Wendy is brought like some ginger ale, like some Gatorade and things like that for her to hydrate. Giselle and Stacy went to go get her some things so she could be cool, or whatever, like make it through, like stay, keep yourself hydrated. Because I think she said she had like the flu or a bug or something, but she said that it started, I guess, like from when she had started from home. So I'm assuming that there was like a bug, or maybe the kids got sick. You know how the kids get sick and then, you end up catching it. Long story short, they let her stay at the hotel. So once the ladies get to the dinner, they smelled, the smoke. They smelled some, the smoke. And so chef Mr. Shine, well, Mr. Shine was their chef, and he cooked. He was a restaurant owner. I think it was like very nice. Like very much so hospitality. Um, but the night before, Wendy was chasing down some killer bees. So when they got to the table, he said, "We got the killer bees," and then they said Wendy was chugging those drinks. She's really need. She really needed a vacation. Listen, Wendy was having so much fun. Like, baby, she was chugging them down, chugging them down, chugging them down. And then she says that she's sick the next day. Then she says, like, "Oh my God, it was a bug that we had from the house." Okay, was it a bug, or did you have like a really bad, situation from the drink, Because that, I don't know, that could happen, I guess. If she wasn't hydrating herself and stuff. But get into it. Angel wants to know if she's going to be on the menu again. Now, when she asked that question, I just laughed. I'm like, Angel, are you asking to be on the menu? But it seemed like Kay wanted to be on the menu, and she was. Okay, listen, Kay was looking like she wanted to be on the menu, and baby, she definitely was. Okay, so Gizelle calls Kay out for not supporting Wendy's birthday. So, of course, but you know what? This is the thing. Kiana, she is very like mean girl. Like this season, like she's mad and upset for some reason. Like it's like she has an attitude. And I'm seeing like even if you weren't cool and wanted to hang out with Jazzy and the girls, like why wouldn't you not give the other ladies a chance like Tia? Um, I mean, I'm not understanding her way of thinking, right? So Jazzy calls Angel out. She says she didn't have a good time with the ladies the night before. And oh my God, when I tell y'all, Angel flip flopped like a fish out of water. Baby, she was cool, then it wasn't cool, then she was laughing. And I really thought that the ladies really had a funky good time. It seemed like when the dark cloud left out the room, Kiana, that's when the ladies really had a good time. That's when the ladies really had a good time. I feel that. I really feel that. Okay. And Tia decided that she was going to come up against Jazzy. Why did she do that? With the filters and the conversations and things like that. Tia, if you're using filters, you cannot be coming at nobody. We come on now. We all use a filter here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? But of course, you're in the public eye. You want your images, you want everything's got to be perfect. And that's a brand. I mean, that's just what it is. Everything is going to be perfect, just like the photo shoot for the cast, right? So, um, Kiana, Jazzy, they're having a conversation at the dinner table. Baby, things take a left turn. Jazzy says, "Are you jealous of me?" Then Kiana says, "Well, two children, big ball of energy." She was a big ball of energy. She thought that she was a girl's girl. But my thing is, Kiana, you were throwing jabs at her. She didn't say anything about your man Greg at the table or asking you, well, what's up with him? But you steady taking digs at her man, you and Ashley. Ashley can't even keep a man. And Ashley keeps jumping up in those clothes, honey. Ashley is giving me like, she is very like androgynous. Like she just wants to, I don't know if it's an act or a play or whatever the case may be, but just live yourself. Like just be you. And so Jazzy and Kay are having a conversation, and Jazzy's like, well, you said some things, and Kay was like, well, tell them what I said. Jazzy was like, were you sure you want me to do that? And so pretty much Wendy would have been at 8.5 pissed if Jazzy would have said what Kay did at that table and ruined a whole vacation. And my thing is, it seems like Kay wanted to ruin this trip for Jazzy because it was Jazzy's weekend. She's about to get married. Pretty much everything that Kay wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not pitting the women up against each other, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. Okay. Well, listen here. Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Opinions are not facts. And listen here. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? How are y'all feeling? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you on the next podcast. So long.
Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras zone, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight, turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do. I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I'll pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I want, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you like. And remember, if I say it stops here, it stops here.